so?
All this standing around is
You
rubbish.
came from the
We should
Western
be taking the
Watchtower?
fight to the strong.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told
now.
me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything
I'm
I've
not a
ever
man.
seen.
What
I'm a
did it
weapon
do?
in human
Is
form.
it attacking the
Just
Watchtower?
unsheath me and point me
No,
at the
my
enemy.
It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution. I'll see you at the Watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
Those two at it again?
This
Someone
should be
do
good.
something!
You'll wear them out.
Hey, watch it! You're pathetic!
I just tried to keep out of the way when they start roughhousing. Goodbye, dear.
Get him!
Right.
Kill him!
He's giving you orders.
Nice!
Get him! Unsura, curse you! Enough!
I haven't seen you
fight.
before, have I? Yes?
pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Take a look. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it. That's a decent weapon you've made there. I don't claim to be... Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Got some good pieces. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
The guards in Dragonreach say
Yes? None of them's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now, the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsiger, or just Ali for short. I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Suit yourself. Of course. Ride strong.
signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count! No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out.
Back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right? That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragon? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon...
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in. And I've been in more
I've
than
never
a
heard of Tiber Septim.
I don't
killing
know
any
about
dragons.
this Dragonborn business,
There weren't
but
any
I'm sure
dragons
glad
then.
you're with us.
Now just
You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Dragonborn who could kill dragons.
I'm taking command here for the moment.
Be
You head back to Whiterun.
You say you're left. You're being awfully quiet. Come on here, left. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norm.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. Really?
All I hold sacred. That's a shout. Like the Greybeards on their mountain. We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here?
Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is
Whatever
making people
happened
nervous.
to kill
Can't
that
say I've
dragon?
heard of any laws against
Revealed
whatever that
something
is you're
new.
doing, but good.
The Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. I envy you, you know?